Have you ever wondered if you're in a toxic relationship? It's a question that might be floating around in your mind, but let's dive deeper into it. A toxic relationship is one where interactions are consistently negative, draining, and damaging to an individual's well-being. It's not about the usual ups and downs we see in relationships. It's about a pattern of behavior that leaves one or both partners feeling depleted, unvalued, and hurt. Now, we all know that no relationship is perfect, right? There are bound to be disagreements, arguments, and challenges. But what sets a toxic relationship apart is the severity and frequency of these negative interactions, which often outweigh the positive ones. Understanding the difference is crucial because a toxic relationship can have long-term detrimental effects on your mental and emotional health. So, it's important to recognize the signs early on. Recognizing a toxic relationship early can save you from prolonged damage. One sign of a toxic relationship is constant criticism. It's the kind of critique that's always there, lurking beneath every conversation, every interaction. Sure, we all have areas to improve, and constructive criticism can help us grow. But when this feedback becomes incessant, making you feel perpetually inadequate, it morphs into a toxic pattern. It's like living under a microscope, always scrutinized, always found wanting. Remember, in a healthy relationship, criticism is constructive, helping you build, not destructive, tearing you down. In a healthy relationship, criticism is constructive, not destructive. Another red flag is control and manipulation. This is when one person in the relationship dictates who the other can see, what they can do, or manipulates situations to their advantage. It's like a puppeteer pulling strings, making their partner dance to their tune. This is not about caring or protecting, it's about power and control. It's a sly game where one person's autonomy is compromised for the other's benefit. Remember, in a healthy relationship, control and manipulation have no place. Sign number 3 is a lack of respect. Disrespect can show up in various ways. It could be as blatant as belittling your achievements, or as subtle as dismissive behavior. Perhaps your opinions are constantly overlooked, or your feelings routinely invalidated. These are all signs of a lack of respect, a pivotal component in any healthy relationship. Remember, in a healthy partnership, respect is fundamental. It's about acknowledging each other's worth and treating each other with dignity. In a healthy partnership, both parties should feel valued and respected. The 4th sign to look out for is constant drama. Now, don't get me wrong, disagreements are a normal part of any relationship. But when your life starts to feel like an unending episode of a soap opera, filled with constant arguments, misunderstandings, and high tensions, that's when you need to pause and reflect. This constant turmoil is not a sign of passion, but rather of toxicity. In a healthy relationship, peace should be the norm, not the exception. Sign number 5 is a lack of communication. This isn't about being a chatterbox 24/7, but rather addressing issues that matter. When conversations are consistently avoided, feelings suppressed, or problems swept under the rug, it's a red flag. You see, bottling up emotions or dodging discussions can lead to resentment and misunderstandings. On the flip side, healthy relationships thrive on effective communication, where both parties feel heard, understood, and valued. Remember, it's not just about talking, but listening too. In a healthy relationship, open and honest communication is a must. The 6th sign is a breach of trust. In a relationship, trust is as essential as oxygen is to life. When trust is repeatedly violated through lies, deceit, or betrayal, it becomes a warning sign of a toxic relationship. Picture this: if you're constantly worrying about what your partner is doing when you're not around, or if their words and actions don't add up, that's a breach of trust. In a healthy relationship, trust should never be compromised. The final sign of a toxic relationship is the neglect of personal growth. In a relationship, the idea is to grow together and individually. But when one person holds the other back from their ambitions, dreams, or goals, it's a clear sign of toxicity. It could be as subtle as discouraging you from pursuing a hobby, or as blatant as stopping you from taking a job promotion. Remember, in a healthy partnership, both parties are each other's cheerleaders. In a healthy relationship, personal growth is encouraged and supported. Toxic relationships can be damaging and difficult to recognize. But by understanding the 7 signs we've discussed, you can equip yourself to identify them early on. Let's quickly recap. constant criticism, control and manipulation, lack of respect, constant drama, lack of communication, breach of trust, and neglect of personal growth. Each of these signs is a red flag, warning you that a relationship may indeed be toxic. In such situations, it's essential to acknowledge these signs and take action, whether that's seeking help, setting boundaries, or in some cases, ending the relationship. The damage from staying in a toxic relationship can be prolonged and substantial, affecting not just your emotional health, but your physical well-being and personal growth as well. Remember, everyone deserves to be in a healthy, respectful, and supportive relationship. Don't allow yourself to settle for anything less. Protect your peace, your growth, and your happiness, because you, my friend, are worth it. If you found this video helpful, please share it with others who might benefit from it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your thoughts or experiences. Together, we can support each other.